Hello and welcome to episode 30 of the Pilgrim Way, a Football Manager 2022 series here on Boston United FM. We have taken over as a new manager of Boston United in Conference North, but we're using a management model more common across Europe than in the depths of English football, where our director of football controls our transfers and contracts. Professor Jonathan Van-Tam is our technical director, providing his medical expertise. We've now reached the Football League. League One is tough and seems to be a huge step up from League Two, where it took us just a single season to earn promotion. We lost our first 5 competitive matches of the season, where even the EFL Cup game was against League One opposition. However, in our most recent outing, we won 2-1 at Bolton Wanderers in the EFL Trophy. Today we face the other team in the EFL nicknamed the Pilgrims, Plymouth Argyle, hoping to pick up our first point of the season. Being the only team to lose 4 out of 4, we are rooted to the bottom of the table. Thankfully, we did at least score against Crewe Alexandra as we almost salvaged a point from 3-0 down, but it finished 3-2. Plymouth have won 2 and drawn 2 from their 4 games. Our director of football has broken our transfer record to buy left-sided player Will Ferry from Bradford City. Before playing for the Bantams in the National League, he was playing for our local rivals Lincoln City in League One. On loan from Scottish side Rangers, Jai Fennick should be one of our key players this season in the centre of midfield. He has yet to make his debut for the Glasgow Giants. We certainly needed to add some firepower to our squad as we seem to rely heavily on Timmy Abraham to score our goals, which most of the time he succeeded in doing. Signing on a free transfer from Bristol Rovers is Mikael Mandron, and he scored on his debut off the bench in the midweek EFL Trophy game. Thankfully, they aren't our only arrivals, however we are back to having Viljami Sinisalo in goal. Alex Bradley is still playing at right back, but we have signed a replacement in Osman Kakai, but he's currently on international duty with Sierra Leone. Dan Butler will be our left back again this season, but there's a brand new centre-back partnership today. Sean Hobson signed on a free from Southend United, and Michael Stickland is on loan from Reading, who is playing his first game for us today. Another loanee is on the bench to provide centre-back cover, Dexter Snedden from Stoke City. In the midfield, it is Fennick with Hayden Hackney, our ball-winning midfielder from last season. Mamadi Camara is still here, but not fit enough to start, so £9,500 signing from today's opponents Plymouth, Abraham Odo, plays wide right. Ferry is on the left and is making his debut. Up front, Timmy Abraham is injured with broken ribs and will be missing for another couple of months. Mandron plays in his forward role and is partnered in attack with former Derby County and Peterborough United forward Jack Marriott. He left the Posh on a free this summer. Youngster Gwynfor Aldridge is on the bench and will hopefully provide good competition for Hackney in the middle this season. He's still just 17 and has made 11 league appearances across 3 different levels of football. We kicked off the match as it's Pilgrims versus Pilgrims. Corner to us pretty early on, 26th minute, but the header from Stickland goes over. We're now attacking. Here's Mandron. He's through on goal. But the goalkeeper coming, he saves it and puts it out for a corner. Just before half-time, Plymouth are now coming forward. And it's a great save from Sinisalo. We go in at the break 0-0. We'll definitely take a draw today. We just need to put a point on the board and stop this rot in League One. Tell the players to keep on working hard and hopefully the result will come. Five minutes into the second half, corner comes in and it looked like a free header from the corner and Thornley has put Plymouth ahead. Same old story. Bit of a defensive mistake. Nobody picking up the player at the far post. And we're 1-0 down. Plymouth attacking once more. They're inside the area. Not really sure what happened there, but apparently it's a penalty to Plymouth. A chance for them to go 2-0 up in the 58th minute. And it's absolutely smashed into the top corner, giving Sinisalo no chance. Another corner, and it's another goal for Plymouth. Connor Grant this time at the near post. And we are absolutely sinking in this game. We've had no answer to the dominance of Plymouth in this second half. We just seem to be very, very poor at the back. And another set piece. The goalkeeper, Sinisalo, he came out for it. It's gone over his head. And the Plymouth attacker has just volleyed the ball home into an empty net. We've conceded 4 goals in this second half. Thankfully, just the 4 goals. We're inside the last few seconds now of the match. It's in the goalkeeper Cummings' hands. And that is the final whistle. A very disappointing second half. And the same old story leaves us without any points in our first 5 games of the League One season. Definitely cannot be positive with the players after that, telling them that we don't like what we saw in that second half. Looking at the statistics, you can see that we actually dominated possession. Plymouth just had 1 more shot than us, but an XG of almost 2. We had an XG of over 1, yet we didn't trouble the scorers today. A 5th successive defeat, and we of course remain on the bottom. Plymouth have jumped up to 2nd and continue their unbeaten start to the season. It's not just on the pitch that we are struggling at the moment, as we are almost £1.5 million in the red, even though we are well under our wage budget. We're in the process of adding 1,500 seats to our community stadium, and we have sold out both of our League One home games this season. Talking of home games, we have our next 2 matches in Lincolnshire. As we face a rematch with Bolton, then it's Cambridge United who come to town. Our next episode will hopefully be our Lincolnshire derby with Lincoln City at the beginning of December. But of course, after a disastrous start, there is no guarantee I'll still be in a job. Here's to a better episode 31. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.